This is BNN, the Bennington News Network.
Hello, Susan Grimshaw from BNN, and it is the Bennington EXPOsion 2016, the brainchild of Greg Van Houten, here at the Mount Anthony Country Club. This is where art and history come together. Let's start right over here. I gotta be on this. I'm here right now with the Bennington Community Theater. Hi. That's okay. Who are you?
I'm April Francis. I'm the president's mother.
The president's mother of the Bennington Community Theater. And where do you guys have your practices, and where do you partake of this wonderful opportunity?
The practices are done at the Baptist Church on Main Street. That is where they're mainly holding most of their rehearsals.
Do you have auditions for people who want to partake in the community theater, or is everybody allowed to try out?
Everybody is allowed to try out. There are auditions for the shows. The auditions are posted on their webpage and on Facebook.
And what would their webpage be?
The BenningtonCommunityTheater.com.
Very nice. What have you got coming up for us theatrically?
We have May 3rd at the Tap House and a radio show that they're doing called, let me look here, Slurp Goes the Amoeba.
Slurp Goes the Amoeba. I'm over here with the Bennington Beladi Tribal Belly Dance Group. And I have seen them perform before at our wonderful Bennington Farmers Market. They rock, these ladies. They're amazing.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your organization.
So we are a group of American tribal style belly dancers, and American tribal style is a completely invented, developed style originated by Carolina Noricchio Bowman in San Francisco. It takes dance styles from all over the world. We do some flamenco moves. We use Indian, Kathak, and Bharatanatyam moves. We use...
and so you guys choreograph this yourself?
We do not. We do completely improvisational group belly dance, and that's the core of American tribal style.
One signature move.
It's easy to do. It's not embarrassing.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to just raise your arms.
Hold on, I'm going to put this, should I put it down?
Okay, yeah, here. There we go. So you're just going to raise your arms really strong, and you're going to just rotate at the wrists, and then you're just going to bring one arm straight to the center, all the way to your waist, and then bring it back up, and then do the other arm, all the way to the center.
Oh my God, I have two left feet.
No, so you don't even use your feet.
You'll find this hard to believe I studied ballet.
Yeah, but no, I don't. No, those arms. And there you go. That's a signature posture for us.
Thank you, ladies. That was wonderful chatting with you both. And I look forward to seeing you at the Farmers Market this summer. Oh, could it be the Bennington Arts Guild from Main Street? Hello, Miss Callie Kimball. How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Great. Now, Callie is, I believe, the president of the Bennington Arts Guild on Main Street.
Yes, I am.
And if you have not been, you really should see it. It's wonderful. So tell us what's going on with you guys.
Well, we've been busy here displaying today and getting the word out that, yes, we're on Main Street, Bennington.
And you're open for business.
Yes, we are. We're open Thursday through Sunday from 10 to 5, and Sundays we're open from 12 to 4.
What would you say to a burgeoning artist who wants to exhibit their work?
This would be an excellent place to do it. The Bennington Arts Guild offers many options. You can display your work. You can work while you're sitting at the gallery. You can just be a part of a wonderful arts community.
It really is a wonderful arts community. And you guys have classes as well.
We do have classes. We'll have several coming up. We have one on jewelry making coming up in May.
And that jewelry making is something that you do, I believe.
Yes, it is.
And you do it very well.
Thank you.
Hello, Old Castle. I'm Susan with BNN, and you are?
Erica Floriani with Old Castle Theater.
Very nice to meet you, Erica. And you, sir, are?
I'm Dick Bauer, volunteer and on the board.
Very nice. You have a wonderful theater down there. Why don't you tell us what's coming up, what we have to look forward to this year?
Well, we have 5 plays. We have like the longest season in all of the area. We open June 3rd and run right through the fall foliage season till October 23rd. We're going to open up with a comedy called The 39 Steps. It's like Alfred Hitchcock meets Mighty Python.
Well, you have a wonderful, wonderful theater, great productions. Will you be offering anything for kids this year, the summer programs?
Right now, theater camp is open, and it's for kids ages 8 through 12, and they're there for 1 week between 12:30 and 2:30. And in a week's time, they write and perform their own play, and they have a showcase on Saturday. Yeah, it's open, it's free, it's for friends and family, and the kids put on their production on Saturday.
Oh, that's awesome. That is really wonderful. I'm here with Greg Van Houten, the brainchild of the 2016 EXPOsion. Tell us about it, Greg.
Well, actually, it's an idea I stole outright from the Berkshire Visitors Bureau years ago. Had a cultural roundup that I used to attend every year, and the energy is similar to what you see in the room. We have all the cultural players from the area, and we weren't doing this in the Bennington, Manchester, Williamstown corridor. So with all of the assets we have here, it seemed like a good idea to try and get people on the same page. Everyone was talking about economic development, trying to bring the economy back, and this was already here. So it seemed like a low-hanging fruit to get everybody out, and we got nothing but positive responses. We got support from the town of Bennington, craft producers. My company was an event sponsor. The Shires of Vermont. People just jumped right in to help us do that. The Country Club has been a great host. They're very active in the cultural industry as well. We probably have had more musical performances in this room right here than all of the other ones in town combined. If you think of weddings and bar mitzvahs and retirement parties and dances and all that, so it's an appropriate place to have a cultural event.
So it's obvious to say that you do see the strong reemergence and interest of arts in Bennington and in the Valley.
Yeah, I think it has to be a major driver. You have to look at that industry if you want to get this going. It's a clean industry. Obviously, we have a lot of issues with the leftover effects of heavy industry. That's a hot topic these days, and not that they weren't good employers and we weren't happy to have them here. But when you look at arts and culture, that's not something you wind up dealing with down the road. And it's our cultural and political fabric. When you look at the Bennington Monument and the Bennington Museum, and how they collaborate with art and history.
It's a great place to start a business.
It's a wonderful place to start a business, and if you're trying to attract someone to come work at your business and they have any kind of a connection with the arts, or their spouse does, you need to be aware of what the opportunities are here, and we clearly have a lot. So it's important for everybody to really be in tune with what's going on in this industry.
This is Mary Lou Jacoby. She is are you the manager or what is her title at the monument?
Site administrator.
Site administrator for the beautiful Bennington Monument. And if you don't know, this is its 125th anniversary this year. So come here, visit this wonderful piece of history. You will. It's awe-inspiring, the view, and tell us what you have planned for the monument this summer.
Well, we've got a lot of events, starting with the opening of our new exhibit, which is May 21st. We'll have a new exhibit, which was done by Greg Van Houten, and that'll be up May 21st. Events in June are the Lung Association has their race, and that is open to the public through the Lung Association. July, of course, reading of the Declaration of Independence.
Which is really wonderful. It's a very moving experience.
It is, and it's a tradition now. We have people come year after year just to hear it. And then, of course, August will start August 13th with Bennington Battle Day.
Which is where the cannons go off every hour from 7 to 11.
There'll be designated times.
And I know this because my house shakes from it, and I love it.
Well, thank you for loving it, because a lot of people...
I love it.
It wakes them up. And then, of course, August 20th will be the birthday bash.
Oh, wonderful.
And we'll have all kinds of events going on. We'll have
And what day is that again? The big
August
birthday
20th is a Saturday.
August 20th, Saturday, big birthday bash at the Monument. Be there. This is Polly Vanderlyn, the owner of the Sonatina Piano Camp on Convent Street? On Catamount Lane. It is the most phenomenal house. You have how many pianos in that house?
30 pianos.
30 pianos. And am I correct in saying that there isn't a space without a piano?
There's a piano in every room, and you can read a book about it.
When did that book come out?
About 5 years ago, my mother wrote it. It's a memoir about piano camps. So,
Wonderful.
Yes.
And you are the preeminent place in Vermont, probably in all of New England, for piano camps, aren't you?
We are actually so unique that we are the only piano camp in the world to have a camp where people come under one roof and there are no auditions, and we do camps for adults and camps for kids. So we run 10 adult camps per year, and we run a 5-week summer camp for children. And we can take anyone at any skill level. That's not how, we don't like auditions. We want to take people to camp who are there at face value and work with them from there.
Tell me all about what's going on with Bennington's Arts Weekend 2016 this year.
Well,
In a nutshell.
there are dozens of activities.
Very cool. Go ahead.
And the main event is the Art and Craft Festival out of Camelot Village. And then first Friday night, which is all downtown, including a party for the exhibitors at Bitter Bennington. And then the Home Brew Festival on Saturday, which they have a shuttle bus going between the show and the Home Brew Festival.
That's wonderful. So nobody really needs to move their car, and you can drink and go to the art show and be safe.
A safe driver.
Exactly. That's wonderful. How many people you think are going to turn out this year for your Arts Weekend?
Well, the craft show itself draws about 5,000 people, and then it's hard for me to put a count on all the people who are going to the galleries and the Bennington Potters and the First Friday activities and Old Castle. And
wonderful. If there's one thing you would tell people not to miss, what's that one thing?
the craft show.
Okay. Well, it was a wonderful exhibit here, 2016 Exposition Bennington at Mount Anthony Country Club. I didn't get to see all the vendors. I apologize for that. To all the people at Bennington who say there's just not enough to do in this town, I say yes, there is more than enough to do in this town. Embrace it. This is Susan Grimshaw for BNN. Have a great day.
This is BNN, the Bennington News Network.